This right here is research done poetically. I call it coronavirus Rona, but I call it Rona by Sidney Sapp. COVID-19, known as the new coronavirus, is an infectious disease caused by a new virus. But know that there are many types of human coronaviruses, including some that commonly cause mild upper respiratory tract illnesses. Other coronaviruses are SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, MERS, Middle East respiratory syndrome, and even the common cold. Speaking to the world, please know I'm in no way attempting to make it as if my words hold any more importance than the next individual attempting to express their deepest thoughts about emotions they can't comprehend enough to simply say. Rona, who do you think you are, coming to our already damaged world, further destroying families, businesses, organizations, countries, and ultimately our entire world? But we faced your kind before. EVD, Ebola virus disease known as Ebola, the West Nile virus, tuberculosis known as TB, H1N1 virus strain known as the swine flu, influenza known as the flu, and we can't forget the Spanish flu. And now you, Rona, COVID-19, known as the new coronavirus. So although y'all caused countless deaths and unforgettable amounts of pain in different times using different names, the results are always the same. Humankind will always find a way to prevail. But to the governments and nation leaders of the world, please know that we see through your clever illusions and well thought out plans of a creative pandemic perception, and how you are secretly using Rona to eliminate humankind to better manage the population of the world, by claiming it came from either bad bat super Wuhan, China, a biological weapon created in a lab, and even a snake of 5G network is to blame. The coronavirus was tasked with depleting the human race by quickly eliminating the old, homeless, lower class, and unhealthy, and to silently destroy racism by giving us no other choice but to depend on each other, while simultaneously becoming the sole excuse for one world government, because they know that even when facing the end of the world, we'll still find some idiotic excuse to hate and kill each other. But this way of thinking must become irrelevant, because once war breaks out on U.S. soil within our nation, the president becomes a dictator, which is a ruler who has total power over a country, typically one who has obtained control by force. So it's hard not to perceive things when evidence to support this crisis of a pandemic showed that it was most likely pre-planned by the governments of the world, because the Event 201 global pandemic exercise scenario was so dangerously accurate that it appeared to have been a plan only the so-called important were privileged to know. And in spite of China's lies and poor attempts to cover up COVID-19, Dr. Li Wanliang in this admission letter, along with every other whistleblower, that despite the consequences for their governments, allowed their integrity to shine through their honor as good people. But to you, Rona, I'm not sure if you're a tool of God forcing us back together while giving us something to pray for, a weapon of God declaring biblical revelations, or simply a pandemic brought upon humanity due to our lack of respect for our First Lady, Mother Earth. And WHO, which is World Health Organization. Their primary role is to direct international health within the United Nations system and to lead partners into global health responses. What the hell are you? And what are you doing? Do you not see the state of the world? And who do you think you are to hold such a title while sucking up our hard-earned money while you do nothing but live a rich life? While we foolishly supply you with your power, wealth, high-class lifestyle, and even the crumbs you see fit to give us. I bet y'all sit back and say, just give them a few $1,000s each. That should shut them up. But we had enough of shutting up. Now we need for y'all to really show up. Because our world is going upside down, and no one person, nation, or country has what it takes to fix this problem. Because it would take all of us. So Rona, although you cause hell, just know that you brought us closer together as a people. And I can't wait for you to be reduced to a cold or Susan a flea shot. Coronavirus Rona, but I call it Rona.